Thank you for joining me on Bree Speaks on a beautiful afternoon, Saturday. Today, we're going to talk about how to identify white supremacist trolls on social media, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, but for the most part, we're going to stick to YouTube right now, and we're going to talk about and discuss how to identify, how to find them, and how to understand their language, their codes, some of the codes that they use, so Black folks can understand when you're utilizing the social media platforms, you can understand what type of profiles they hide behind and what type of words they use to define us so people would know. So let's get started. On YouTube, I've been doing this YouTube thing for like relatively, I created my first account back in 2006. 2006 was about 19 years ago. That's a long time ago. And I have had enough experience to understand and learn about the social media giant YouTube and understand, how things work, the algorithms, etc. But to get straight into it, we're going to talk about the white supremacist trolls that be on YouTube and how to find these people. So one thing about me is I like to read comments. So I would basically click on various videos pertaining to Black issues or politics, anything that has to do involving Black people for the most part. That's what I stick to. And one thing that I'll find is when I read these comments, you will see that there's a lot of white supremacist trolls in the comment section. And most of the time, when you click on these videos and you see these different profiles, these different YouTube profiles, these channels, you will see that a lot of these people, number one, they don't have profile pictures. Usually, it's like a letter. They have a YouTube channel and usually a letter. They have like this thing called, some of you guys may have heard of it before, is a troll farm. A troll farm where there's like a lot of a plethora of different accounts that's basically trolls. And all they do is troll all day. But a lot of these people be white supremacists hiding behind these accounts. And how to identify them, like I said, they usually be like the profile picture is a letter. It could be A, B, C, D, E, whatever the name on the side of the YouTube channel. Whatever the first name is, it'll usually be the name of the letter, the initial of the letter. And when you read these comments, you will see that it's the same language that they use. They speak in basically like when they talking about Black people, they often use the word criminal. All right. That's one word you want to look out for. When you read in these comments and you see that they use like the word criminal a lot, they really talking about Black people. And criminal is actually their code word for the N-word, for nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's their code. They can't, not saying that they can't do it. Yeah, they can type the N-word or they can do whatever, but they typically not going to do that. What they use is criminal. They also use convicted felons. You know what I'm saying? In parentheses, felons, they use that word to speak about Black folks. For example, like right now, I'm in a YouTube video right now, and I'm reading the comments. And one of the comments says, let me state the name of the video. Judge destroys New York concealed carry ban on private property. Is your right to carry restored? And this video was released 3 days ago. So one of the comments says, we should all be thankful that criminals obey laws, shouldn't we? Morons in government, I swear. So, again, when he says criminals, he's talking about Black people. Because these white folks, they're not talking about themselves. They view us as criminals. They view us as their property. They view us as slaves. They view us as their enemy. And they use these words, these code words to talk about us. And the reason why I know this for a fact is because I've had read comments in hundreds, if not thousands, of videos, and it's always the same language and the same words, and it's always coming from the same people. Understand what I'm saying? So just take note of that. Black folks need to understand and know, like, yo, when you see the word criminal or felon, they're talking about us. And I always find that in a lot of these profiles, when you go to their channel, they never have no content. Like you click on the link of their channel, they never have content. Never no videos or anything. It just be a channel that they created off of Google, you know what I'm saying, and a YouTube channel. All they do is troll on Black people, on Black issues, Black videos pertaining to Black people, Black politics, Black culture. They just be in the comment section. I just read these comments. And also, it gives me the reason why I like to read the comments also, it gives me a better understanding of what we're up against. Because I already know what we're up against, but I like to reassert, what these people really feel about us. But what really breaks my heart, what really hurts me, what really hurts my heart is that when I read these comments and, like, for example, police brutality videos, right? When you see like various things that be happening around the country, unarmed brothers getting shot, by the police and stuff. And when I go to these particular videos and I read the comments, these people tell you what they feel about you. You understand what I'm saying? They tell you what they feel about you because one of the things that really disturbs me and what really breaks my heart when it concerns to my people, black people, is that we don't know. A lot of us in America don't know who our true enemy is, and we've been over here too fucking long to not know that we have an open enemy out here that's been waging war against us for over 500 years, and we need to know what time it is. We living in a time where we should know each sundown town. Well, technically, America is considered the whole United States is a sundown town, but the particular sundown towns in each state, when you're traveling and stuff like that, there's certain things that we should know. We should be a codified people, and we should pass down the information through generation because we are indeed living behind enemy lines. So again, social media, YouTube, read these comments. I'm encouraging you guys to read the comments so you can get a better understanding of what these people feel about you. Another phrase that they use on social media, Facebook, YouTube, in the comment section, they always say like the usual suspects. When you see that phrase, the usual suspects, that's usually a white supremacist trope. And like I said, most of the comment sections, they use that phrase. Blacktivities, they say blacktivities, like if it's a video. Because one thing about the media, and this is not the 80s and the 90s. It was horrible back then, when it came to the news and stuff, how they try to portray black people. But now we in a whole new different era, with the internet and stuff like that. So they really like cracking down on our people as far as like putting us in a bad light. I'm talking about as far as the news and the media, they always trying to like keep us criminalize us, portray us in a bad light, bad images, showing us doing some bull stuff. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, when you look at the data and the statistics, man, like when you really look at the data and concerns to their people, like they really the biggest criminals. They just don't put it out there like they do with us. Understand what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, man. Just understand what we're up against. Read these comments, man, and teach your kids, man. If you got children, man, teach your babies about the time we're living in and the type of people we're dealing with. You may think these people are your friends, man, but be careful, man, because again, there's so many situations that have been happening all across the country for such a long time, man. It's not like something just happened, just like social media just dropped and all mysteriously this stuff just happening. Even like with body cameras, like these people been brutalizing and murdering us for so long. Body cameras came out around like relatively 2016, 2017. Obama implemented them joints, you know what I'm saying? The federal government started to bring them joints out. But that's not changing their mentality. They still brutalizing and murdering us in cold blood. You understand what I'm saying? The body cameras ain't doing nothing, but it's also showing you, the body cameras also showing you like, yo, this is what's been going on all along. So you just imagine like all the things that they was doing without body cameras. And I might just do a whole different segment just on that. You know what I'm saying? Like the body cameras and stuff like that, and police brutality, and the history of them brutalizing us, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to keep this thing, 10 minutes, man. I'm going to conclude there. I just wanted to put you guys on game. Like, yo, these people want to let you know what they feel about you. Just read those comments in the YouTube section and study these people, man, and know what we're up against. Thank you for supporting my channel. To all my new subscribers, anybody that's listening, please like, share, subscribe, hit the like button. Appreciate your support. And until next time, peace.